When I first got my PS4 back in 2016, the first game I bought myself was Destiny. And for a year straight, I played and played, exploring the Dreadnought, playing until I fell asleep, dreaming about the adventures I'd have, and for a while, it was actually one of the primary games I streamed on YouTube before I started making the content I make now. When I heard the news that Destiny 2 was being announced, I flipped out. I begged my parents to get it for me, and even having almost ruined a family vacation due to not wanting to miss out on the beta, I was ecstatic when the game came out. My parents bought me the best version, and I was thrilled. That thrill became overwhelming joy as the intro cinematic started. And then the realization hit. The tower I had grown up with was in shambles. Everything was a mess, and I had to bring everyone together and fight for my home, resulting in the end of the Cabal War. It was fun, but the moment I finished the game, there wasn't much for me to do. I waited until Curse of Osiris came out, and I finished it in 2 or 3 hours, and then nothing. I soon realized that even though I had beaten the game, it didn't have that same oomph that Destiny 1's late game had, at least not in my opinion. Then Warmind came out. I didn't really play it on launch. I didn't really care. I played it after a 2 or 3 month hiatus from the game, somewhat enjoyed it, but I was really waiting for the Hunter DLC. Curse of Osiris was about Ikora, Warmind was about Zavala, but Cayde was kind of left to the side, and I was kind of sad about that since I was a Hunter main. Then the Forsaken DLC trailer dropped, and I couldn't believe it. They killed Cayde. He was murdered and memorialized in the worst way possible, only to be brought back temporarily in one of the DLCs, only to be vaulted again. The amount of disrespect I felt from Bungie. Not only was this DLC $40, but it also wasn't included in the incredibly expensive version of the game I bought. Not just that, but soon after they made the first 2 DLCs free, and soon after, the game was made free too. I felt distant, lost. The game I'd been so hyped for, waiting and waiting for the beta and loving every minute of it, only to be spat in the face? I felt alienated. On one hand, I enjoyed the game and felt like I wanted to play the game more and experience what was to come, but I also felt like giving money to this sort of greed wouldn't sit right with me. So I retired. Years passed and I kept thinking back to Destiny, how much I missed it. But the fact remained, I didn't want to support Bungie unless I could do it in the cheapest, most effective way possible. And in 2024, I bought Destiny the Collection on Xbox and grinded the hell out of it. Doing what I was never able to do on PlayStation, beating every raid, doing all the things I hadn't done yet, even getting some of the rarest, sickest loot imaginable. But my quest for Destiny 2 hadn't been quenched. And in 2026, the news dropped. Destiny 2 was shutting down production. No more content. I felt relieved. The amount of terrible content that they had been producing was enough for me to stay away, but the fact that so many people felt genuine pain over it being done, it resonated with me. I thought back to getting my first exotic, getting my Gallarhorn, doing my first Nightfall, my first raid, and the first time I played Destiny. So I joined the million other Guardians on June 9th. I played and I fell in love again. I haven't stopped playing since, going from a humble 300 light to 480 in 85 hours. In the span of 2 weeks of almost non-stop grinding, I had done a bunch of stuff. Experienced the interesting but sometimes very frustrating exotic quests, conquered a few dungeons, planning and learning my raids. There are problems, sure. The fact DLC has been forgotten to time and so much content has been vaulted probably never to see the light of day is quite frustrating and honestly a bit shit. If they brought it back, remastered it, then I think the community would be happy. But they haven't done that. At least not yet. My grand idea is this. Remaster Destiny 1 in Destiny 2 and unvault everything before Shadowkeep. Let me play the entire game, start to finish, as the same Guardian. Let me play the entire game and witness the masterful storytelling that Bungie has been doing for the last 12 years, and just let people enjoy Destiny 1 on PC, and then the entirety of Destiny 2, and all of its content from start to finish, every season, every raid, every strike, all the maps, all on the engine of Destiny 2. I would pay bonkers money to be able to do that. Even if it's just a fucking mod for Destiny 2. Releasing the source code and letting modders create a full single-player experience that lets you play the entire Destiny story, it sounds like paradise. My conclusion to this video is as follows. Fuck Sony. Fuck Activision. And fuck the people involved with sunsetting this game. It was in such a good position to make a grand comeback, and if they had reversed their decision to cancel the game instead of the CEO getting another car for a shitty collection, we would have been eating good. This video is for me, and for my boy Cade 6. Rest in peace, Hunter Vanguard. May your stashes stay hidden, and your love for adventure carry on in the future. That was alright. I think that was good. I'm tearing up, man.